Hello everybody, Tyler here. I hope you're all doing well. Today we're going to do Sonia Gran Descended. I'm going to roll with my Kali team. We're not going to underestimate this dungeon. So we're going to go with Sparkling Goddess of Secrets. Kali is our leader. We have two-pronged attacks, a skill boost, or a couple of them now, and an Extend Time Awakening. Our 5-colored alchemy is our active. Changes orbs to fire, water, wood, light, and dark. And as our leader skill, we have 6-flower palm of the 4 origins, 5 times multiplier when we match fire, water, light, and dark, and this increases to a 6 multiplier when we do a 6 combo or more. We have 2 Hypermax Kalis. Everybody's actually Hypermax except for our Indra. Next we have Soaring Dragon General Sun Xuan. He's great for his active Honest Insight, delays enemies' next attack by a little, plus a 2 times healer multiplier for 2 turns. Next we have Destroying Goddess of Secrets, Goddess of Power. Destroying Goddess of Power Kali. Kali is just an amazing sub, one of the best. We have Extend Time Awakenings here. She's unbindable, skill boosts, and that orb changing board. And next we have Holy Thunder Dragon Indra, Time Extend Awakening, and if we run into any problems, we'll use Heroic Dragon Guard because some of these cards do a lot of damage in this dungeon, so this will reduce damage by 75% for 3 turns. And finally, another Hypermax Kali. I've recently Hypermaxed these guys, so really excited to get in on this dungeon and see how smooth it can go. Hopefully pretty smooth. Off the bat, we don't have any orbs to use, so I'm going to use Kali. Change the board. So immediately I can pick this one up, move it over and down, and that'll leave green here, red here. Then I can do a 2-prong light there, and then that leaves this whole board to do vertical matches. It's the pattern that I've been rolling with lately. Nice! 10 combo! Yes! This guy should go down real quick. The first 2 stages actually aren't too bad. Ah, plus egg. That guy had a lot of hit points, I think. The Sky Dragons are not too threatening either. So what I'm thinking about doing is doing like red here and pink here. If I just move up and over and down. And I'd like to do a 2-prong attack. So maybe I'll do like pinks or lights up here, this area. And then blues will need to be matched. Blue and purple. So let's grab this blue and work with it. Oh yeah. Alright, we're gonna go a different direction here. My stylus has been acting up, so I'm curious to know what's going on. Maybe I need to get a new stylus. Let's see. Don't have enough to take her out in 1 hit. I really want to do a 2-prong light attack. Let's just match it. So I'm going to do red here, purple here. So these 3 reds will go here, purple, and then green will go here. Maybe. I just want to finish with lights on this side, so I'm going to grab this one. Red, green, blue, light. How much damage? Oh, not bad. Blue sphere. I think that changed heart orbs. So, we still have all the colors available to us. This is a pretty cool setup. If you look here, we can cascade this all the way down to the bottom, right? So if I match blue here, then I can do vertical red and vertical light. And this solves this whole side of the board in a few moves. Then what I'm going to do is just focus on doing horizontal matches all the way to the top. Because we have an extra purple here, I'm just going to grab it. Like that, and cool, right? Nice. 11 combo. That was smooth. Yes, Sonia. Blonia is down. Next we have Gronya. Gronya. Green Sonia. Let's see. We have all the colors on the board. Blues are pretty scarce right now, so I'm thinking about prioritizing that one. So what I'll do is purple here, blue here. We'll do like green here and red here. So we'll have a whole set packed into the bottom half. And I want to do a two-prong attack, so we'll leave that maybe to the top row. Grabbing this light orb. So we'll do purple, blue, red. Let's focus on light. Yeah, nice. Skyfalls. Sonia down. She has the least amount of hit points, so you don't need to worry about her her skill bind. If you can do 2 million damage. This Sonia does not have, well, this board does not have blue, so I'm thinking about using Dark Kali's active Orb Transformation. Hopefully we have a two-prong light. Ah, we don't. That's alright. Let's go ahead and focus on solving this board. Doesn't look like there are any obvious solves for me. So what I can try is two-prong here of blues, and then I could put 3 lights here, and then a heart orb here. Maybe. Let's give it a try. Let me grab this red. Seven combo. Ah, under 50% with that. Ah, she bounded our Indra. That's actually the best one she could bind. Because if she bound SQ, then that would have been a big problem. So, you know what? I'm gonna have to use a Kali here. I don't know what Sonia is going to do next. Ronya. So we'll do a match of 4 here of lights. We'll do blue here and purple here. That leaves this whole area to match orbs. Let's do that. Blue's cascaded, so I'm not going to worry about it. Nice. Move on to the next stage. So this last one is actually the trickiest one because she brings a new element to the table, a new feature to a boss battle, and that's the resolve. So if you look in the top left, she has RES, that little green and red icon. That means if you can't take her down in one hit. You can't do like all that 5 million damage that she has, or 5 million health, and you can't take all that away, because if you do that, then this passive will leave her with 1 health left, and on that next turn she'll revive herself to full, and you'll have to do that all over again. It doesn't get rid of that that resolve. So what you have to do is take her below 50%, that resolve will go away, and then you can take her down. So because she has, 50% damage reduction to light and dark, I've decided to bring this team. It's a light team, but because I have Sun Quan, we double damage for 2 turns. So that kind of gets rid of, that kind of eliminates that 50% reduction. And from here, I plan to do 2-prong attacks. And I know that with the 2-prong attack with light, I do about 2.7 million damage, and I've only done this, I only know this because I practiced in the Endless Corridors, and I made sure to know how much damage my Kali can do with a 2-prong attack. So hopefully with a 2-prong attack and at least a 6 combo, I'll take her down to below 50%. We'll get rid of that resolve, and then we can take her out in the next turn. So we plan to do this in 2 turns. This might be a little tricky here though. Holy Thunder Dragon Indra is bound, so we won't get any damage from him. But his damage is not multiplied, so that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Looks like we have all the colors on the board, so I'm not going to change any orbs here. Let's see what we can do. So I'm thinking about packing red here and then doing a 2-prong light just to make sure we get that 2-prong. And then we need to focus on purple and blue. So what I can do is put purple here, and because these 2 blues are so close to each other, I can bring a blue with me and we'll end on this side of the board, so we're working from left to right. Do that. Blue. Man, totally blanked out there. So we're kind of in trouble here. We'll try another 2-prong attack. We'll use Kali this time. And so what I'll do is do purple at the bottom, green, we'll do 2-prong light, and hopefully this doesn't do too much damage. Hopefully this doesn't do too much damage. Skyfall gods smiling, but we don't need the smiles right now. Alright, well I guess we'll see how this works out. So she did Dragon Dew, was recovered all the way to full. And you know what? I'm gonna have to use Holy Thunder Dragon Indra. We'll use that. Lights are really close to the side here, so I'm thinking about doing lights here. Dark at the bottom, we'll do green here. So now we just have to take her down to below 50%. Dragon Enhancement. Okay, so the cool thing about taking her down and having her revive, apparently, is that she won't bring back her light element. So she's primarily dark, which means that we should be doing double damage to dark. But because she has that 50% reduction, we basically just do normal damage. Which is something I never thought about. It's pretty cool. And you know what? We're gonna have to kill her for sure in this next one. Otherwise, I think we're just gonna get blown up in the face. Think about using this just to give us a more higher chance of getting like bigger combos. So let's make sure we do this right. Definitely don't want to mess up. So I'm thinking here, darks are really far away from each other, right? So what I can do is do a match of reds here, darks here, and then a 2-prong light here. And then that leaves this whole side of the board to match stuff. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. We have enough for a 2-prong and a match of 3 light. So what would be ideal is to like match do a vertical light somewhere in this area. Haha. I'm gonna grab this green. Okay. Did that work? Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, showing you some mistakes and I guess recovering from it. Some cool things I learned about was that if you bring her down to 1 hit points and she resolves herself to full, she will keep her element, that dark element. So, man, that's cool. And then we'll do double damage, but because she has that reduction, we'll just do normal damage. Pretty sweet. Messing up. But hey, Sonia Gran. Wait, I can look at this. Yeah, sweet. So here we have Dragon Collar Sonia Gran. Sonia Gran's an amazing card. I've already farmed a few of her, but I really like this card. She can do a lot of damage. So her leader skill, Dragon type, attack and recovery increases slightly. This is multiplied by 1.5. And then we have a 4 multiplier when 5 attributes attack at once. So it pretty much works like Kali, except for you add that green element to it. And when you do all this, your multiplier is 6. If you combo this with her active, Puzzle and Dragons, I mean she must be like the queen of Puzzle and Dragons because her skill is called Puzzle and Dragons. But orb move time is extended by 5 seconds for 1 turn, plus a 1.5 multiplier for dragon types. So we go from like a 6 multiplier, we multiply that by 1.5. I think that goes up to 9, right? So that's an 81 multiplier with her active. Pretty strong. She also has really good awakenings for a farmable card. So I highly recommend using Sonia Gran if you have the right subs. You're going to need Dark Kali, and I think Indra works very well in this one. I'm going to put Sun Chuan in this one, and I think there's another slot, but they're going to be full of dragons. I've seen Sonia Gran do some pretty insane dungeons, so if you're able to get her, she's an endgame card, but she's incredibly powerful, so I'm definitely going to focus on hypermaxing her, especially because right now it's a 2.5 multiplier to skill boosts. So I'm going to take the opportunity and farm all this up, and hopefully by another event we can use Sonia Gran. We can see her full potential, because I already have a few people in my friends list who've hypermaxed her. They gave her 297 plus eggs and they've already maxed out her active, and you know, I just woke up, so it's insane how fast people can farm this one. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this dungeon. This is Kali, the Kali team. It was super fun. She is so powerful, so I mean, if you guys have a light Kali, I highly recommend using her as your main card. And until next time guys, thank you so much for watching, thank you for your time, and thank you for subscribing. Have fun guys, see ya.